What is up, my flawlessly kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. Now, we got Rick Ross back in the click today, you guys, and this is just a little update. He did, however, respond to the claims of him underpaying his Wingstop employees and being hit with major fines. All while knowing Rick Ross, he's definitely going to promote his business, his drinks, whatever things he got going on. Now, y'all already know I made my reservations, and y'all already know we most definitely going to talk about it. But before I play his response, he actually ended up going to Neiman and Marcus, and he went shopping. Like, he had a very long receipt bragging about being the biggest and just going shopping and, just showing his everything and just showing off. Basically just letting the people know that he still got money. He got it. Like, despite whatever's going on, you talking about, he's still going to go shopping. He's still going to spend his money. And it is what it is. Now, I'm not even going to sit here and lie to y'all, click. I just kind of felt like that was a little distasteful considering the fact that there are claims and allegations of your businesses that you are underpaying employees underneath their minimum wage. And I honestly didn't think that it was a good move to actually do this and just brag and show how long your receipt is, considering the fact that these are real people that have worked really hard in your businesses and did not get what they worked for. So I did feel like that was kind of a little petty. And let's just say if this is all a lie, I wouldn't even have done that until I was done with the investigation. Everything is already finished and the open case is closed. So that's just my opinion. But let's just take a look at what he had to say.
I'm going to take time to address something. When you run in a business, there will be mistakes. But as the biggest boss, you never make the same mistake twice. You see, accountability. Taking accountability is big when you're the biggest. And remember this, most successful people don't take stumbling as a setback, but actually a stepping stone to greater things, you heard me? That's great.
Not him advertising his liquor. And I swear I was just watching a whole movie just now. Like, he gotta always be so extra. I mean, I guess we could say he took accountability. I mean, he did obviously admit it just now because he said, big bosses never make the same mistake. So basically, he's just saying, it happened, it's not gonna happen again, and let's just wipe it under the rug. But this is what I gotta say about it, and this is my opinion. How is it a mistake to underpay your employees underneath the minimum wage? How is it a mistake to charge them for their uniforms and their training? Now, I done heard a lot of shit. But one thing I've never heard is that once you are hired, you have to pay for training. Like, that's just straight up robbery. And if you ask me, I just feel like he definitely knew what was going on because these are your businesses. How do you not know what's going on with your money? Like, there's just no way. On top of that, if he never got caught, he would have still allowed this situation to continue to go on. But again, that's just my opinion. And I mean, considering the fact that he is where he is right now and the situation happened, it just makes me look at a person like that differently because he wasn't always rich at one point in his life, and now that he is. So being as though you are a boss that you say you are, your job is to carry these people and help put them in a position to become a boss as well, not use and abuse them. Now, all I really care about is those people rightfully so getting all their money and things just running smoothly. Now, while I don't work a 9-to-5 anymore because I'm blessed not to, I do know what it feels like to work a 9-to-5, and it definitely was not easy at all, especially being a mother on top of that. So Ricky Ross paid them people that money. Anyways, y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this situation. I'd love to know your thoughts. Let's move straight on to Chrisean Rock back in the click today, you guys. And in my last video, if you guys haven't seen that, go and check it out right now. I happened to notice a tweet from someone in her comment section telling her to pay her friend that helped her out with the bookings. I definitely found him because y'all already know I make my reservations, and y'all know we most definitely gonna talk about it. His name is Tommy Hill, and he is the PR marketing content director. Now, this is the last pic that he kept on his page with Chrisean Rock next to him. As you can see her shoulder, if you look at the picture in the background, it's the same outfit. But that was the day of her hosting that he allegedly booked for her and never got paid for. Now, when I went to his Twitter, he definitely had a lot to say. It was a lot of subliminal going on. So I'm most definitely starting to feel that there's definitely some truth to that last tweet in the comment section, because he said 5 days ago, he said, after today, I'm not mixing contacts in business and friendships use somebody else because I'm not available. This is my last year being used by people. But before that, he retweeted, y'all gotta stop putting what y'all go through onto everybody else. Followed up with elevation requires separation. He retweeted, being perceived as nice is literally the worst ever. I've watched people barrel through my boundaries, use every ounce of me they could, benefit off of me, then get cartoon character level mad when I've either had enough or start distancing myself. I mean, so there's a clear indication that something is going on. I'm going to say that it's definitely towards Chrisean, in my opinion, because when I looked, they were best friends. She said, at my best friend in the stories before, and they were on each other's page, and at the booking, she had his name as a point of contact, and then now he's no longer following her, and obviously we know she's not following him because the only person she's following is Blue. But the point is, it's a clear indication that something clearly went wrong. Now, however, I am going to be reaching out to him to get the tea, because you already know, Click, I'm most definitely going to be making my reservations. Now, he did post this in his stories, and he said, laughing my A off, not I'm blocked, that's sick. Well, Click, he clearly thought that was funny. He said, say what you mean and mean what you say, because one thing I'm going to do is make you stand on that ish. He then said people really take kindness for weakness, but I couldn't help Click but to think those last few tweets that Chrisean was tweeting could not have been about Blue, because they both has been going back and forth on subliminal tweets. Well, hopefully things will get figured out and it won't be any drama, because that's the last thing this girl needs. All right, you guys, that's all I got for the Click update on Chrisean and Rick Ross. Let's get straight into the Click news. Next in the Click, we got OrlandoBrown. Back in the Click today, you guys. And you guys, OrlandoBrown has been stirring up some again with another interview that he just did, alleging that Diddy gave him the guac ooshkash muash. Y'all take a look.
You know what I mean? I got in my Diddy mode. I'm sorry, I started licking my lip. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshkash gooshmash. You gave me the ooshkash muaf. The shmooshmash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean? I mean, you gave me the ooshkash muash. I love it, yo.
Now, when I first seen that Click, I'm like, this guy is crazy. As we all know, he definitely has a drug background. So you really can't listen to anything he says or take it literal, because it's just like he just likes to joke around. And he's like a comedian. Like, he's really funny. But I'm not going to sit here and lie. That is not the first time I heard some little fruity comments when it comes towards Diddy. I don't know. Hey, if it is what it is, let it floats his boat. Anywho, y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about that comment. I'd love to know your thoughts. Now, one part of the interview I was intrigued by, because he started talking about Kevin Gates, and he said he felt like Kevin Gates wanted attention. Now, if you guys haven't already seen Carisha Please with Kevin Gates and Young Miami interview, then you're not going to understand what's going on right now. But on there, Kevin Gates admitted that he had sex with his cousin. OrlandoBrown has something to say about it, and when I tell you I was off my seat, like, Click. Y'all take a look.
He trying too hard. Like, it's a lot of people that try too hard, bro. That's how I feel like realistically, tell me how attractive it is for somebody to sit there and say they eating out their cousin, they their cousin, and somebody else walk in and say, hey, you your cousin. And he say, I don't care. Like, you're trying too hard. Like, number one, that's something you keep to your mother self. You was your cousin, you nasty. Ain't nobody gonna wanna you after that. Nigga, you nasty. You drink piss and you cousins. This is
when I tell you I could not breathe, I was like, yo, he is just hilarious to me. I don't know what it is, but I do agree that Kevin Gates saying that he slept with his cousin is absolutely disgusting. Like, nobody definitely needed to hear that. That's something that, to me, is just not okay. Like, But I didn't agree with the fact that he said women is not going to want to because clearly he has been having a lot of fun lately. Now, as far as the comment of saying he want attention, I feel like every celebrity be wanting attention, because if you don't get attention and you're not getting talked about, you're not relevant. So everything is about clout. Everything is about relevancy. So that is a whole nother thing. Anyways, you guys, y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this situation. Last in the click, we got Ayanna Jones and Jared Jones. If you guys haven't watched the hit show on Netflix called Love is Blind, then you need to go over there and watch it right now. But your heart will be broken after I give you this news that these two just announced that they're getting a divorce already. I mean, it was literally just 3 months ago where everything was all good. We were rooting for you. We all were rooting for you. Anywho, you guys, I'm so extra. But they dropped a statement. What's going on, family? After much thought, we're saddened to share that we have separated and will begin the process divorcing. While we have love for each other, our lives are going in different directions. And that's okay. Coming to this decision was far from easy, and we will always wish each other the absolute best. We hope you all some space as we close this chapter of our lives. Thank you to our close friends and family for loving us both through our experience. To the Love is Blind family and Netflix, thank you for this unforgettable opportunity and support. Each of you have brought overwhelming love and joy into our lives. This experience has taught us so much about ourselves, vulnerability, and love. We don't regret a single thing. Oh, I'm so sad for that, because at the end of the day, it's like all of our black love married couples are breaking up. Men are cheating on their wife. It's just so many things that's happening. And I'm not saying that he cheated on her, because we don't really know what's really going on. But at the end of the day, they were so freaking cute together. And I guess looks is not good enough, and it's not efficient enough and strong enough to carry a marriage and a relationship. You always got to put yourself first and your happiness first. So I'm glad that they took that step and they're able to even write a statement like this. I really love the way they even worded it, because I probably would have been so dry click, so emotional. Anywho, y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this. I'd love to know your thoughts. That is all I got for the click updates news. I'll see you guys in the next video on the road to 30K. If you guys haven't already subscribed, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and join the Flawlessly Kings and Queens click, because we about to be the littest click on YouTube. Mark my words. Let's go. Hitting that 100K. See you guys. Love ya. Bye.